Let's talk Sugesta Telling. What's good, y'all? I'm Lonnie Appleton. If you have a couple of minutes, I have a couple of messages. My mom was the queen of Sugesta Telling. This is a term that I have coined in relation to my mother because she would be suggesting it, but she's telling you. Therefore, she is Sugesta Telling. Yesterday, we were about to go buy some flowers for my friend because she just lost her father, and I was in the garage priming my pieces, and when Dre got home, he was like, "You ready?" I was like, "Yeah," and I got ready to go get in the car. My hands are covered in primer, but I'm an artist, so I'm used to being covered in paint or dust or something, and I just go. I don't care. Maybe I should, but I don't. Check back tomorrow. That may change. But anyway, Dre turns around and he looks at me and he's like, "Are you gonna wash your hands?" And I'm like, "No." And he goes in the house, and that's the end of the conversation. But I stop and I think. I was like, for Dre to ask me if I'm going to wash my hands, that means he would want me to wash my hands. And even though I'm comfortable with my hands looking like this, it would be a better presentation if my hands weren't covered in gray primer. So I go inside and wash my hands. The reason why I tell this story and I bring up Sugesta Telling is quite often in our relationships, our spouses are Sugesta Telling us all the time. They're saying things in a suggestive manner, but they're actually telling us to do something. Now, they're saying it in a suggestive manner because it doesn't matter enough to them to tell you to do it. But it's something that they would like you to do. If it wasn't, they wouldn't be suggesting it. So as the receiver of the Sugesta Telling, it's up to us to decide to avoid future conflict or choosing to make our spouses comfortable. We can make ourselves a little uncomfortable to make our spouses comfortable. And in that little bit of uncomfortableness, I'm helping myself. It's good that my hands are clean and they're not covered in primer. I was just gonna rub them together and rub it off my fingertips, you know. I'm a work in progress. So usually when someone is Sugesta Telling us something, it's something that's beneficial to us. And the only reason why we're resisting it is because somebody's Sugesta Telling us to do something. We're leaning on the telling side. Ain't nobody gonna tell me to do nothing. If I wash my hands, it's because I chose to wash my hands, not because you told me to. But if we could stop resisting things that, yeah, somebody asked us to do something, but it's actually helping us, we could actually help ourselves. And in helping ourselves, we're avoiding conflict with our spouses. More peace in the home sounds like a good thing to me.